Cancer can be prevented and cured if you can enrich your life energy and improve your ability to heal yourself. This was revealed by Xu Zhonghua, an expert in traditional Chinese and Western medicine and professor at the Institute of Traditional Medicine at Taiwan's Yangmen Jiaotong University, during a recent interview on NTD-TV's Health 1+1 program. Xu grew up in a family of doctors who practiced traditional Chinese medicine, TCM. Trained in Western medicine, he also used his knowledge of TCM to treat severe and complex diseases, especially cancer. He has been practicing medicine for over 30 years and has seen many cancer patients. Xu cited the case of French priest Jacques Leroux, who lived in Taiwan for over 40 years. One day, he came to Xu for blood cancer. He began taking the Chinese medicine Xu prescribed, and over the course of several years, the tumor on the back of his head gradually shrank. About 5 years later, Leroux's tumor reappeared. He returned to Xu and said that he was too busy at work and that he still had many things that God had asked him to do, so he did not undergo chemotherapy. He continued to work and take TCM treatment for 2 or 3 years, and eventually all his tumors disappeared without any chemotherapy. Inspired by this case, Xu published The Power of Positive Energy after researching the unknown forces that cause tumors to miraculously disappear. He interviewed Leroux at his church to gain insight into the priest's journey to overcoming cancer, especially the role of faith in the process. Another case Xu recounted was that of Taiwanese female boxer Chen Nianqian, who won a bronze medal in the 66 kg weight class at the Paris Olympics in August 2024. Chen suffered from Hodgkin's lymphoma and had undergone 8 rounds of chemotherapy over the years. However, Xu was convinced that it was her strong will that helped her not only beat cancer, but also get her body back into top shape for competition. According to Xu, the treatments that cancer patients have to undergo are very painful. They usually involve surgery, chemotherapy, radiation, or targeted therapy, molecular tumor therapy, all of which harm Qi. In TCM terms, Qi is life energy. It is the most important substance that circulates tirelessly in the human body, supporting all physiological functions. Xu explained that there are 2 types of vital energy. One is innate and is related to the internal organs and the circulation of Qi and blood. The other is the energy of the mind, which controls a person's thoughts and ideas. To develop the body's positive energy, the mind must be as kind, tolerant, positive, and optimistic as possible. Positive energy promotes good health. Xu says that after a traumatic series of treatments, a cancer patient's innate life energy will inevitably be damaged. To restore strength, one can start with 20 minutes of walking a day and gradually increase the time. Don't push yourself too hard. As you recover, it is important to think more positively. When both types of energy are present, a person can regain his or her ability to self-heal. Xu gave the following recommendations for each element that makes up a human being. 1. Body stay active, choose appropriate and moderate exercise, and do it consistently. 2. Mind. Find peace, clear your mind, engage in self-analysis, and get rid of negative thoughts. 3. Spirit. Find peace. Let go of excessive thinking and trust your spirit to the higher presence. In addition to regular exercise, he suggests that patients set aside some quiet time, such as half an hour a day to sit and reflect. An article published in the American Cancer Society journal Cancer examines various psychosomatic therapies that are particularly relevant for cancer survivors and shows that mindfulness-based meditation can help patients improve self-regulation and choose healthier coping strategies. Another large-scale genomic study found that meditation can improve immune function without activating inflammatory signals, making meditation an effective treatment for a variety of diseases associated with a weakened immune system, including some cancers. Xu believes that having faith is very important. He has found that people with faith often have a source of support during difficult times and setbacks, which helps them maintain a positive outlook. Having encountered many cancer patients who were in life or death situations, Xu found that many of those who had overcome cancer had faith. It was not just the cancer treatment that was important to them, maintaining physical health, but also raising the spiritual level and achieving inner peace. According to Xu, no matter whether you are healthy or not, old or seriously ill, if you use these 3 ways to stimulate positive energy in your daily life, you will be able to strengthen your immunity, your self-healing ability, prevent new diseases, prevent the recurrence of old diseases, and achieve a healthier life. A study published in CA, a cancer journal for clinicians, the American Cancer Society's most influential journal, shows that while spirituality is difficult to clearly define and measure accurately, its importance in cancer care and survival is increasingly described in the literature. Spiritual beliefs influence cancer patients' decision-making regarding complementary and alternative therapies, including meditation, qigong, and more. For example, such a practice as Falun Dafa or Falun Gong. This is the most ancient system of self-improvement, which is based on following the principles of truth, kindness, patience. And there are also 5 sets of simple but very effective exercises that are suitable for people of any age. This practice is always and all over the world transmitted free of charge, and anyone can learn it. Prevention is always better than cure, and cancer prevention remains an important topic. Xu gave 2 pieces of advice on this matter. Firstly, regularly monitor any changes in your body and consult with relatives or friends who have had cancer to understand what changes they noticed during their illness, including symptoms they experienced. The earlier cancer is detected and treatment is started, the greater the chances of a cure. If a problem is detected during blood tests or other examinations, contact your doctor immediately. Secondly, to maintain mental and physical health, it is important to gain knowledge and then apply it in everyday life. For example, it is useful to read more books and watch programs related to health and well-being. Additionally, Xu says you can seek help from a TCM doctor if you feel something is wrong. An experienced TCM doctor can detect problems using pulse diagnosis before symptoms appear. This is part of the TCM diagnostic process known as observation, listening, questioning, and pulse. Observation refers to how the doctor evaluates the signs. Diseases by observing the patient's appearance, tongue, lips, skin color, and complexion. Yu recommends a holistic approach to cancer treatment rather than relying on just one treatment method. He says Western medicine primarily targets cancer cells, while TCM strengthens the immune system and increases the effectiveness of treatment by working to kill cancer cells in a holistic manner. The combination of the 2 greatly increases the chances of cure and patient survival. Integrating Western and Chinese medicine allows for a complementary approach, using the strengths of both methods to achieve the best results.